On July 11, 2015, the seemingly impossible happened. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, the notorious leader of the Sinaloa cartel, escaped from Altiplano prison. This maximum security facility, located west of Mexico City, was thought to be impenetrable. Yet El Chapo simply vanished. He left behind stunned guards, a confused government, and a media frenzy. This wasn't a simple jailbreak. It was a carefully orchestrated feat of engineering and cunning. El Chapo, a man who had built an empire on outsmarting the law, had done it again. His escape sent shockwaves across the globe, raising serious questions about corruption and security. The world watched in disbelief. How could a man so notorious, so closely guarded, simply disappear? The answer, as the world would soon learn, lay beneath the surface, hidden in the depths of a daring plan. The tunnel, a symbol of El Chapo's audacity, became a stark reminder of his power and reach. Altiplano prison was no ordinary facility. It was designed to hold Mexico's most dangerous criminals, individuals who posed significant threats to national security. Its walls were imposing, its security measures seemingly airtight. Thousands of guards patrolled the grounds, their watchful eyes scanning for any sign of trouble. High-tech surveillance systems, including countless cameras, monitored every corner of the prison. Motion sensors added another layer of security, instantly detecting any unusual activity. The airwaves were silent too, with mobile networks blocked within the prison's perimeter. Even the airspace above was a no-fly zone, preventing any daring escapes or external assistance. Altiplano was considered inescapable, a concrete and steel testament to the government's determination to keep El Chapo and others like him under lock and key. While El Chapo may have been physically confined, his mind remained free. He stayed connected to his vast network outside, relying on loyal associates and family. His wife, Emma Coronel Aspuro, played a crucial role in the escape plan. Emma became the conduit between El Chapo and his sons, Ivan Archivaldo Guzman Salazar and Jesus Alfredo Guzman Salazar. She relayed messages, coordinated logistics, and ensured that the plan stayed on track. It was a dangerous game, with the ever-present threat of surveillance. But Emma, fiercely loyal and determined, navigated the risks with unwavering commitment. Her involvement highlighted the deep family ties that bound El Chapo's criminal enterprise. The escape hinged on a single audacious element, a tunnel. This wasn't just any hole in the ground, it was an engineering marvel, stretching over a mile from El Chapo's cell to freedom. The entrance, cleverly concealed within his shower area, led to a subterranean passage. The tunnel's creators spared no detail. It was tall enough for a man to walk through comfortably, equipped with electric lights to illuminate the way. A ventilation system ensured a constant flow of fresh air, crucial for the long journey underground. Perhaps the most striking feature was the motorcycle on rails. This customized vehicle provided a quick and efficient means of escape, whisking El Chapo away from his prison cell and towards freedom. The tunnel, a testament to the cartel's resources and determination, became a symbol of El Chapo's audacity. Section 5. The hunt begins. News of El Chapo's escape spread like wildfire. Mexican authorities, facing international embarrassment and pressure, launched a massive manhunt. Roadblocks were set up, airports and border crossings were put on high alert, and thousands of troops and police officers fanned out across the country. The escape exposed a web of corruption within the prison system. It became clear that El Chapo had inside help, individuals who turned a blind eye to the elaborate escape plan in exchange for bribes. Several prison officials were arrested, suspected of complicity. The government offered a reward for information leading to El Chapo's recapture. The hunt became an obsession for law enforcement, determined to bring the fugitive kingpin to justice. Section 6. Recaptured. For months, El Chapo remained a ghost, his whereabouts unknown. He moved like a phantom, relying on his network to evade capture, but his luck eventually ran out. On January 8, 2016, 6 months after his escape, Mexican Marines cornered El Chapo in Los Mochis, Sinaloa. A fierce gun battle erupted, leaving 5 of El Chapo's men dead. He was finally apprehended, his reign of freedom over. The recapture marked a significant victory for the Mexican government, eager to restore its tarnished image. But the fight was far from over. El Chapo's extradition to the United States loomed, a prospect he desperately wanted to avoid. Section 7. Justice served. El Chapo's extradition to the United States in 2017 marked a turning point in his story. He faced a litany of charges in a U.S. federal court, accused of drug trafficking, money laundering, and conspiracy. The trial was a media sensation, providing a glimpse into the inner workings of his vast criminal empire. In 2019, the verdict came down, guilty on all counts. El Chapo, the man who had once seemed invincible, was sentenced to life in prison plus 30 years. He was also ordered to forfeit $12.6 billion, a symbolic gesture given the difficulty in recovering such a sum. The sentence was hailed as a major victory in the war on drugs. But for many, it was a bittersweet victory, a reminder of the human cost of the drug trade and the corruption it fueled. Section 8. The making of a kingpin. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman's path to becoming a notorious drug lord was one paved with poverty and ambition. He was born in 1957 in the rural mountains of Sinaloa, Mexico, a region notorious for its marijuana and poppy cultivation. Life was hard, opportunities scarce. El Chapo, meaning shorty in Spanish, learned the drug trade from a young age. He rose through the ranks, known for his ruthlessness and business acumen. He became the head of the Sinaloa cartel, transforming it into a global criminal enterprise. His wealth, estimated in the billions, brought him power and influence. He cultivated a Robin Hood image, funding social programs and gaining support from some locals. But his brutality was undeniable, leaving a trail of violence and suffering in his wake. Section 9. A legacy of corruption. El Chapo's escape from Altiplano prison exposed deep-rooted corruption within the Mexican government. It highlighted the vast reach of his cartel, capable of infiltrating the highest levels of power. The escape became a national scandal, eroding public trust in the government's ability to provide security and uphold the law. The United States, heavily impacted by the flow of drugs across its border, played a significant role in the hunt for El Chapo. The U.S. provided intelligence, logistical support, and pressure on the Mexican government to recapture the escaped kingpin. El Chapo's story, while seemingly ending with his imprisonment, continues to cast a long shadow. It serves as a stark reminder of the challenges in combating drug trafficking, the corrosive effects of corruption, and the human cost of this ongoing war.